All right, guys, welcome back. I'm out here with Jesse. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, good. How old are you, bro?
I'm about to be 26.
Right on. When's your birthday?
September 15th.
Right on. Yeah,
And
Virgo.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm September 1st. Well, nice to meet you, man. Yeah, like I was saying, my channel's like just about like addiction, homelessness, and all that. Um, so how long you been out in the streets?
About 3 years.
A few years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, what led to homelessness?
When I moved here, I moved here by myself from Kentucky. And uh,
You can talk to him if you want. It's all good.
he's insane.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry about that.
yes, I moved here from Kentucky about 3 years ago. I decided to drive here. I had a good job. I saved about close to $10,000. I had $9,300 cash. Um, I took it all out in $1 bills to take a picture of it to show to my friend. And as I was eating at a restaurant here called Nina Dito's, I came outside and somebody had stolen my car
Yeah.
and all my money and everything that I've ever worked for my third day here. And that basically ruined my life because I was sent out on the streets after that. And I wasn't doing hard drugs for a good 3 4 months until uh, Plasma Place fucking told me that I had an attitude one day, and I don't even know why they said that because I got my money that day. I didn't have any problems, so I had no way to make any money, and that's the day that I started using actually. So
Yeah.
just went too far down in the hole, and yeah,
I
and
understand. That was one of my hustles. I still have that.
yeah.
That. Yeah, I remember that, bro. The whole grind twice a week. So we're like at that time, were you staying with family or just by yourself, and then just lost it all after
I
that?
decided just to move here by myself. I never really got along with my family. Um, Looking back at it now, they might have had their best intentions for me, but I couldn't really see it. They they weren't the nicest people though, but I feel like they tried to direct me into a good path, and I just wasn't able to really see it.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty hard when they don't understand. That
Yeah,
was my life. As best as I tried to explain it to them, like how I'm feeling, why I need to keep using, they just can't get it, bro. So I understand. And so after you lost everything, what did life look like then? Like how was it like the first few days
yeah,
without everything?
very bleak, and honestly, it's miserable. I had a fully paid off car. I let my insurance lapse 2 weeks prior to it being stolen, so there was nothing I could do. This is a 2012 Ford Fusion. It was awesome. Uh, Gone. I was just about to move in the next day to this really nice apartment complex. I had a job lined up at a steel at a steel scrapyard. I was gonna be making like 27 an hour. I couldn't show up the next day. I even bought a bike though. I had $60 left in my pocket. I went and bought a bike off Facebook, and I was gonna ride my bike to work next day. I woke up, somebody stole it, so I lost my job.
Yeah,
I was like, this is incredible. Like, how can all these things happen to me? Like,
at once. Yeah.
yeah,
Damn,
it's unreal.
man. So how have you been surviving every day, maintaining your
Well,
habit?
the pills really were. It's like I feel like it's like a part of a warfare game because this isn't who this dude. This isn't who I am, dude. The pills have made it to where my life is. I feel like like a. I don't know, man. It's a. It's like I need food, water, and pills now, and you know, yeah, it's
That's your whole
terrible,
life.
terrible.
That's your whole life. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's how it
And it's
is,
not
man.
even what I want it to be. Like, but like as soon as I'm doing something and I'm like I start my other hobbies or doing something else, well then I'm then I start to become sick, and then it's like, okay, well, I'll maybe hold off a little bit longer. Then I become so sick, and then to where it's like you feel like you're gonna die, and then you have to go and stop what you're doing to go and do that, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just
And that's the only thing. The only thing that cures how you're feeling is more, you know?
exactly
And that's the only thing. Tylenol, nothing else.
nothing will help.
But that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate how open you are, man. What type of like people do you encounter, and what type of things have you
Every
experienced?
type of person you could possibly think of.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like people on the street are like definitely more open minded. Like they feel like they have a little bit more life in them than a lot of the people that work a regular 9 to 5. Like they, I'm not saying all of them, because a lot of them are crazy, but
Yeah.
some of them are very interesting and well knowledged. And yeah, dude, it's just really. I mean, the only way now there's some other craziness going around right now. Yeah, just any type of person you could think of, I've seen out here.
It's been the wildest day of your life out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what's been the wildest day of your life or
Oh,
experience?
my wildest day.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know if I can tell that story,
I
dude.
understand.
That was,
I get it.
yeah,
I get it, bro.
that was bad.
Is there anything you want people to know, like about these blues or like addiction in
Don't
general?
ever, dude. Like, don't ever try them. As just don't. I mean, it's the worst thing on planet Earth, man. I mean, it's even made me, you know, like think about, like, it's made me doubt God's existence. Like, that's how bad these blues are, dude. Like, it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. My thing was H, uh, black. You know, for like 13 years on and off.
Yeah.
And these just seem like a whole nother beast, bro. Like I've never seen so many young kids, young people out here than I do now. You know, and it's scary, bro. But it's a reality. And you guys, you're no different than me. I'm no different than you, bro. You're still a person. You know, even though you might feel hopeless at times. I'm not speaking for you, but if you do, bro, just keep going. You know, um, I know I know you have a lot of life left, bro. Um, you have a lot of potential, bro. I can see, I can feel it. What do you want the rest of your life to look like?
Um, Man, I want to build. I want to like create. I've got a lot of visionary concepts and very intelligent, and I feel like the possibilities of what I can do are honestly limitless, but I'm limited by this fucking drug, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the biggest limiting factor in my life. If I never had touched the pills, man, I'd probably be. I have $1 million. I
Yeah,
mean, seriously. I mean, it's so limiting to me.
yeah,
What this pill has done to me, it's unbelievable.
I understand, bro. Have you been to like a rehab or
I
detox?
have,
Okay.
I have, and when I get out, it's like I feel good while I'm in there, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm about to get out. I get out, and it's like, oh, I feel like I want to throw up. Like, what's going on? Like, and it just feels like it's in my DNA now or something, man. Like, I don't know.
Is it like overwhelming? Is that why you feel nauseous? Like you feel like you're in society, but you feel different, not the same?
No, just the sickness of the pill
Okay, okay.
itself. Like, it's, like, I'm still young and it feels like I'm 90, like
Yeah,
99 some days, man. Like this morning, like just walking over here, I'm just like,
yeah, yeah. It does number on your body.
yeah.
A couple more questions. I don't want to keep you too long. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. If somebody was watching and they were wondering why doesn't he just go get help, I've tried to explain it like in my stories what it's like not being ready. How could you explain that to somebody if they're wondering why doesn't he just go get help if life's terrible? Like, how could you explain that?
Well, one of the things is like when you go into detox, you're basically gonna put if you're on the pills, you're gonna put yourself through fucking hell, because the withdrawals are just. I mean, telling somebody to just withdraw is like unless you know the feeling of what that feels like. I don't think anybody can really know because I started doing the pills and I was like, man, this sickness is it ain't that bad. I'm tough, dude. And then it feels like the tougher you are, almost like the more it hurts for them. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like some of the most masculine men out here get just fucking
It brings them down. Yeah. You're
yeah.
right, bro. You're right.
It's almost like
You're 100% right.
I don't even understand it.
That's how it is. And it gets worse each day, each minute.
Yes.
What are some of the symptoms you feel of withdrawal from these things? And then I have one question after that, and you're good.
I used to feel this thing called like a void stomach, where it felt like I had no internals, and it felt like I hadn't eaten ever, and yet I still needed to throw everything up. Like it was like the worst stomach pain. But for some reason that kind of went away. I don't really get that too much now. I mean, if I go long enough, I will. But what I get a lot of is this like muscle. It feels like my muscle is on fire all over my body, and my muscles are on fire, and they're being pulled by like horses, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's ripped apart from the inside.
yeah,
Yeah.
feeling it being ripped apart by burning horses. Like it's it's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad.
And last question: if any family or friends see this, do you have a message for them?
I love you. I mean, yeah, I do. I know we didn't really get along, and I still have a lot of family members that we don't have any problems at all, and we love each other. But you know the one, you know who you are. If I'm not depressed, I still love my life, and yeah, I want to let that be known too. I'm not depressed. Uh, I just wish things had gone a little bit differently, and there's still a lot of hope in the future. So, life is good. Life is great.
Love to hear it, bro. Do you feel safe out here for the
Yeah,
most part?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
got a lot of friends
basically
too, so that
it's
helps.
basically survival. You know, I wasn't on the streets for an extended period of time, but it's survival. You know, and you kind of learn to adapt. Just like when I was in jail, in prison, you learn to live that way, and then you just go from there. You know. Um, well, I'll give you my card. Has my number on there. If you have any questions, like detox, rehab, any resources, just hit me up, bro.
Yeah, I
All
got you,
right.
man.
Thank
you.
you for your story.